Ready to go here in game one. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. And right back to the mound. Over to first. One pitch and one out. Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin McGonigal. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And that's in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where if you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Riley Green stands in now and watches strike 1. Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Throw on to Freeman, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Detroit, Tarik Skubal. Chris, what are you looking for from him? Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He was late there, strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out and one away. Here's Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Here's the 0-2. On the ground. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Next to the dish is Freddie. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
No, outside.
That one outside. Ball 2. What a stop. Throw to second, and they get the out. Game 1 of the division series. All set for the start of the inning. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
On to first, 1 out in the second. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Hernandez on the move. 2 down. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Up the middle, Betts up with it, gets it to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, and that is out of play. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side, and that is that. Back here in LA, new inning getting started. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
That's the ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work.
Gleyber goes. Swing and a miss. Now safe at first. He gets back in. Runner on the go again. Brings it in. Tries to get back and save. 1 out, man at first. Zach McKinstry digs in now. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Gleyber goes. Swing and he breaks his back. But that's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Tag and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, great stop. To first, and very nicely done for the out. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Torkelson. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swings and misses. 0-1. That one lifted to left. Green gets under it. And that ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the fourth. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kevin McGonigal getting ready to hit.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Nice grab. Over to first. There's one. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Go-ahead run on base. Dylan Dingler will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. Swing, and he popped it up. Over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. Ready to go, bottom four. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one just misses the outside corner. Now 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. Game 1 of the division series. We go to the top of the 5th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fouled off. He was late.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Freeman takes it in for the out. 2 away down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance.
A swing and a miss. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now Teoscar Hernandez cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
In plenty of time to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Hit on the ground to short. McGonigal. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top 6, Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one at triple digits.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani. Now it's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Rojas. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Colt Keith, 1 for 2. Fought off foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th, Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, right field, Carpenter settles underneath it. 1 down. Santiago Espinal digs in now. First time up, he grounded to third. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Torkelson takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's a big power threat, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ball. Nope, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That is the inning. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Foul ball there.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Oh, nice play from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Carpenter at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Rudder takes off, swung on, belted. That's got a chance. So 2 down, and up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of his zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hit.
Runner on the go. That gets by him. Coming around third is Torkelson. 1 run is in. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
Jack Dreyer takes over on the mound.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out.
The throw to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just 1 pitch to get the inning ending. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 2 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Here's the 0-2. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Will Smith to the plate. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. To the right side, McKinstry. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Brings it in. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. 1 for 3. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. 0 for 3 in this one. Puts a bunt down. Espinal throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Now a screamer into the outfield. Green takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Now Andy Pajas. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. The Tigers leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one to first. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is the third out of the inning. Game 1 of the division series. All set to start the 9th in this one. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher. Dingler. Number 78 comes on now. That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a foul out of play. A sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered here in this one. And it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The 0-1. A dive, he's got it. To his knee, the throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Last chance for the home team. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Base hit, left center field. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me good.
And here's the closer to try and finish off game one. Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Tigers trying to close out a 3-run lead here in game one of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Will Smith. That one the other way. And foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Got him. And that's a wild way to end a game in the postseason. A drop third strike and a 2-3 putout.
Just a really big win for this visiting team to take game one of the series. You set the tone, and now this team has home field advantage.